Today, we're diving into something really special. It's a powerful, ancient hymn from the epic Ramayana. And this isn't just any hymn, it was a secret weapon, revealed at a moment of total crisis when literally everything hung in the balance.
Okay, I want you to really picture this. You've got the great hero Rama out on the battlefield. I mean, he has fought for days on end. He's physically exhausted. His spirit is just flagging. And right there in front of him is the demon king Ravana, who seems totally invincible, ready to deliver the final blow. It looks like it's all over. The battle, maybe even the world, seems completely lost. But then, right at this rock-bottom moment of despair, something happens. A divine secret is revealed, and it changes everything. And we're not talking about a new magical arrow or a stronger shield. Nope, this was something way more profound. So what on earth was it? Let's get into it and uncover the story. To really get the impact of this secret, we first have to understand just how desperate Rama's situation was. We have to feel what he was feeling. And you know, this wasn't just about being physically tired. The text makes it clear that Rama was lost in thought, basically paralyzed by doubt. I mean, his confidence was totally shaken. The sheer psychological weight of this war was just crushing him. He was at his absolute lowest, staring defeat right in the face.
So just when it seems like all hope is gone, we get that classic turning point. A moment of divine intervention that brings a completely different kind of power into play.
All of a sudden, the great sage Agastya, who'd come down to watch the battle, walks right up to Rama. He sees the hero's despair, he gets how serious the situation is, and he knows exactly what Rama needs. So Agastya doesn't just hand him a new sword or a bow. He gives him something way more potent. He gives him the Aditya Hridayam, and he describes it as the sacred, timeless secret, the ultimate spiritual weapon for destroying any enemy and guaranteeing a win. It's a hymn, you see, a powerful prayer to the sun god.
Okay, so what is it about this particular hymn that makes it the quote-unquote ultimate weapon? Let's break down what it's really all about.
The name itself gives us a huge clue. Aditya is a name for the sun, and Hridaya means heart. So this isn't just a simple prayer. It's meant to tap into the very essence, the core power of the sun itself. The hymn really paints this incredible picture of the sun god. He's not just, a ball of fire in the sky. He's described as the living embodiment of the top gods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, all rolled into one. The source of all life, all energy, the one who creates and also destroys. And this is the kicker. He is Sarva Satru Vinashanam, which means the destroyer of all enemies. Not some, all.
And what's really cool is how it uses all these different names for the sun. Surya, Bhaskara, Ravi. Each name highlights a different part of its power, from being the supreme light to the roaring one. It's like acknowledging every single aspect of this massive cosmic force. So, the big question is, what actually happened? Did this spiritual weapon work right there on the battlefield? Sage Agastya gives Rama some very specific instructions. He tells him, purify yourself, look right at the sun, and chant this hymn 3 times. A very simple, very focused ritual. And the effect? Wow. It was immediate and total. As Rama is chanting these words, his despair just melts away. The text literally says his sorrow vanished, and he felt this incredible surge of power. You gotta see, this was a psychological win before it was a physical one. That act of chanting just cleared his mind of doubt, focused him, and brought back all his confidence. So, with this new resolve, he grabs his bow, faces Ravana, and does the impossible. He wins.
But this is way more than just an old war story, right? The hymn itself holds a promise, a list of benefits for anyone who recites it with real devotion. It's a timeless message that goes way beyond that ancient battlefield.
See, the text promises victory, but not just in a war. It means victory in any struggle you're going through. It promises freedom from fear and anxiety, that obstacles will be removed, and just a general sense of well-being. And that last point, the destruction of one's enemies, that's really fascinating. Because it's understood to mean your external enemies, sure, but maybe more importantly, your internal ones. The self-doubt, the fear, the despair, all the things Rama himself was fighting. And that really brings us to the core of it all, doesn't it? The story of the Aditya Hridayam seems to be telling us that when we hit our darkest hour, when we feel like we've got nothing left, real power, true power, comes from somewhere inside. It leaves us with this one big question to think about.
What if the greatest weapon we have isn't something we hold in our hands, but something we speak from the heart?